What do we got? What do we got? He's already got chopper touching down. What kind of chopper is this? Trying to send this email. Oh, yeah. Well, anyway. It's beautiful. That's not too crazy. That's reasonable. Kind of interesting. Just sitting here writing an email. Beautiful. Not a bad office, really. I need to get a new vehicle. I got to get this one back to Honda, but I've been terrorized so much I've been unable to really get to it. But yeah, man, I got to upgrade my office, get a decent, since I'm terrorized into my vehicle so much, I got to figure out how to get a decent vehicle, a decent office to just, like, if I have a meltdown, I don't really want to get fired up and hit the road and cause anyone trouble, myself, you, anyone. I don't want to hurt anyone. I don't want to be hurt by anyone. So it's ridiculous that we're getting terrorized to death in a manner that constitutes the United Nations definition of torture. But anyway, kind of an interesting experience. You caught the end of it as they were taking off because I was writing an email to the U.S. Forest Service, I think, was emailing me. I'll go into those things later, but some of you might remember when I went up to Bend, Oregon, and was trying to start a business because I was chased out of California by terrorists, basically, in those careers. So I tried to do something different. And yeah, and then the Forest Service, when I was just trying to pick up trash in the in the wilderness and stuff, I got all the, multiple official government employees sending emails saying not to help clean up the wilderness and stuff, and then harassment in other ways, and tied to Pat Fisher, Democrat, and her threats of the Illuminati and her hate crimes in Oakland, and man, just discussing stuff. I'll go into it in more detail later, but I'm sitting there writing that message, and all of a sudden, here comes that chopper. It sounded like it was going to land on my car for a second, but as soon as I got the video out, they lifted off and kind of took off a little bit. There's a pad right near the hotel here, so that's no big deal. It's kind of interesting. But it reminds me of when my ex-wife and I think we had just arrived to Texas at that point, stationed over there at Laughlin Air Force Base, and we were driving from the Dallas area, I believe, down to Laughlin Air Force Base in the middle of nowhere. Here's an Apache helicopter that seems as if it's targeting us and things like that. It's kind of an interesting moment. That's what that made me think of. Crazy stuff. Texas is a wild place. Cowboy up.